Silent Hero Films. See if I can get this to stay. SilentHeroFilms.com. SilentHeroFilms.com. Click the link below. 2 great films. As you guys saw, the last 3 videos I posted was about Jermell, Charlo, and I remember this is why when you stand for truth, you got to ignore the baby daddies, ignore the ignorance, ignore the people who come online because they truly don't love their lives. They live vicariously through someone else, through the comment section, and they funnel their pain in typing words that, mean nothing to very little to some people. Win the first 5 hours of your day. Get a workout in this morning. About to take the kids to school. And I gave y'all the warning signs. And I was a hater. This is the difference between being a man and being a man online and portraying a man online. Oh, I'm tough, I'm this, I'm that, right? But a real man is gonna tell you, hey, listen, this isn't how you not need to act. You need to be family, and if you believe in God, family and God-centered. I gave him the keys to success. And if there is no physical change, you will repeat the same habits. What I mean by physical change? When Malcolm Little turned into Malcolm X, he didn't wear the same clothes. It was a physical change. You can't redeem.
What?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries. And can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them myself. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
I wouldn't say it's very unlikely that you will change your habits if there is no physical change. Simple. Whether you put on a uniform and go to work every day and pull up those pants, and you stop smoking weed, and your eyes and your nails ain't dirty and your eyes ain't brown, and there has to be physical change. Fred, what are you talking about? In prison, there's a physical change. You wear a uniform. I'm not making sense. But when you get that 6 a.m. wake-up call, you got on a uniform. You ain't got those Jordans on now. You got those Air 10 years, Air 25 to life. That's what you got on. You know what I mean? Regretting every day. Oh man, I wish I hadn't done it. No, you don't. Those war stories. What Tupac say? War stories. I don't know, man. But y'all heroes are Tupac. If we would have let Tupac grow up into a mature man, I believe he would have had a greater outcome. I stand on that. Same thing with Nipsey. They were borderline outside. And this is why you got to let young men. I said the only thing I wish I had omitted in that statement was black, because we live in a society where we can't just communicate and interact with just one race, one religion, one political group. It's impossible, man. You can't go a day. I mean, not unless you stay home, but then you have communicative devices. So you're listening to a Republican, an atheist, a black man, a white man on your phone, on your TV, on your tablet. So I want us all to understand. I was a teacher. I know the signs. If you put an intervention plan on with the kid and he's still showing up wearing a blue rag, he's going to jail, man. likelihood of him going to jail is very high. If he changes his clothes, he changes his appearance, he covers up his tattoos, you know, he starts to walk straight, he's not wearing house shoes, he's not wearing khakis, then you got a chance. But if there is no physical change, like I tell you, there was no physical change with the Charlos, man. No physical change. He was bragging about drinking Henny and talking to Al Heyman, and I'm the hater. I warned him this was going to happen. If you don't change your patterns of behavior, you will commit the same sins. Everyone have their own sins. Everyone have their own sins, their own vices. I'm not here to itemize the vices. Everyone has their own. Period. But if you don't change, that's the truth. Some people move out of state. Some people leave family behind. Some people believe it's divorce. Some people believe it's changing churches. Some people believe it's changing casinos. You know, like, I don't know, you know, like, you know, so at the end of the day, I root for people who want to do right. People who want to do wrong deserve to go to jail. They deserve to have a male roommate or a female roommate. Plain and simple. And I know everyone has a story. I respect that. Everyone deserves to tell their story. But for the glorification of the devil and wrong, no. I believe everyone has to tell the story because there's a light at the end of the tunnel. There's people that's going through what you're going through. I want people to go to jail and change their life because we live in a community, whether it's in my community or whether it's in Chicago, LA, Harlem. I weep sometimes when I watch the news. 15-year-old kid in Chicago was shot and burned to death this weekend. 15-year-old, man. During COVID in Philadelphia, a father and son was shot to death, sitting having a conversation. And the child was a minor. We talked about that on the platform. It's a 3-day weekend coming up. Christmas is on a Monday. Chicago, stay home. Philadelphia, stay home. It's going to be over 30 people get shot in Chicago this weekend. The data says it, maybe 50. And what about the robberies that's not going to get reported? I'm just keeping my butt home. I don't live in Chicago, but there are precursors that we got to accept. Oh, you can't label a person. See, if you walking down the street and a person's wearing all black, do you walk beside them or do you cross the street? Do you get on your phone? I'm not walking beside no one wearing all black. Matter of fact, I'm not walking beside no man at night. I'm going to keep my distance. I'm going to stop and let him go. I'm going to create a pathway for him. Go across the street. Go on the other side of the car. Maybe you call it a hypochondriac. I don't know what. I'm overly sensitive. I grew up in the inner city. But prevention is better than cure. I want to go home. I don't want to fight y'all on the line. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I want you to go to jail if you do something to me. I desire you to go to jail. Yes, I'm calling the police. That's why I pay taxes. That's why you pay taxes. We got to start respecting the law-abiding citizens. God-fearing citizens. We respect these rappers that's glorifying this violence. There's a little kid online, a drill rapper. Y'all seen him? Insane. Broken tradition. Shout out to him, man. I saw it on his Instagram. Couldn't believe it. It got by me. I wanted to do a video on it. I don't know if I did or didn't, but I wanted to do something on it. It just got by me that day. But y'all go ahead and have a great day. Win the first 5 hours of your day. But there are warning signs that we can't ignore. Who's next? Tank Davis. There's no physical change in Tank Davis. He's never, I don't know if he did or if he didn't. But what's the ratio from family to bad stuff on his IG, on his Twitter? Does he still sound like a gangbanger? Does he still want to rob, steal, and kill on his Twitter and when he posts? Tank is up next. Tank is in the batter's box. Jermell Charlo just struck out, and now he has to go live with what he said. And if you defending him, it does nothing to me. Defend him. You look weak. Look weak. I look like a man about to be a father and take these beautiful kids to school, man. And yeah, man. All of the Jermell Charlo supporters, I warned you. I was a hater, remember? I told you. We're supposed to identify these things so we don't have to go down that road. But instead, we encourage killing. We encourage the beating up of black women. We encourage black women being pimped. I'm talking to all my pro-blacks now. We encourage not living healthy. We encourage eating 14 pizzas a day. We encourage smoking 18 blunts, drinking. You rather debate brown and clear rather having a clear conscience. You want to drink brown or clear instead of changing from brown to clear. And I'm gonna be the resident coon online. Would you rather be looking before a judge or standing beside a woman and 2 kids that adamantly love you every day in bliss? Some days are harder than others. Not the perfect man, but I made it. So that's another thing. You didn't make it. Criminals take shortcuts. Men with families endure. We endure. You took a shortcut, and now you got to go see that man that you got to say, yes, sir, no, sir. Man you never met before, you got to say, yes, sir, no, sir, to. You know me all my half, you known a man half your life and never respected him. But you're going to respect that title. Judge Matthews, yes, sir, no, sir. Do you regret what you did? Yes, sir. Do you take full responsibility? Yes, sir. Do you have a copy of your apology? Yes, sir. Would you like to read it now? Yes, sir. Well, the state of Texas and the jury of your peers find you guilty. You will be serving 5 years with a 6 a.m. wake-up call. Do you understand? Do you have any questions? No, sir. Would you like to read your apology now? Yes, sir. Jermell Charlo, I warned you. It's nothing. Like I said, Tank Davis is next. It's real simple, man. You got to identify the signs. I'm not hating on Tank. I'm telling him, hey, wake up, Tank. Wake up, Tank. Adrian Broner, wake up, Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner, wake up. I gave you the warning. I'm one of the richest men in boxing. Now, excuse me. I'm one of the wealthiest men in boxing. Not just money, family, estate. Cleaner. It's getting cleaner by the day. I'm gone.